you said back-to-back victory at Olympics is for legend. So can we say you are a legend, and what legend are made of?
Who said it makes legends?
I read some quotes. You said something.
I didn't say that.
Okay, but we can say it or not?
If you want, yeah. I think this was, ever since winning, I was like, I want to come back and defend my title. Last time I was kind of there. If the Olympics was in 2020, I wouldn't have even gone to the Olympics. And even though I'd won a few World Cups before going, I kind of went in, kind of an outsider, and then it's completely different to come to defend a title, to have that pressure, to have that expectation, and it's a completely different challenge. It's much harder, I think.
Do it.
I think it's definitely the most emotionally draining victory, that's for sure. The build-up, it was such a long time in my head, and then the waiting all week, especially, but not just that, the training, it all builds up, and then you're on the start line, you're racing, and not even until you cross the finish line, it's all kind of pours out, and just to deal with that takes so much energy and focus. It's really difficult.
Kind of key moment of the race. Thank you.
Victor went on the climb, and well, first of all, I know how fast Victor is on the last laps like this. Especially with the home crowd. You wouldn't have been feeling his legs. And you've got 15,000 people cheering your name. But I knew if I could stay close, I could come around him near the finish, or would have a chance. And he made a mistake on the descent, so I managed to come past, and then he came past again, and then, it's, especially on a course like this, there's speed limits, and when you're pushing, and you try push a little bit too fast, I punctured, he slipped off the track, I also slipped off the track on my first lap after my puncture, and that's what happened. Well, first of all, I knew that, the first thing is to stay calm. I didn't let it really affect me. Well, of course it did, but all I could do was stay calm and then come back as best I could. Of course, I wanted to come back to the front. That's all I cared about. And obviously Victor was going very well today, as was Alan, and I think it was not easy. It's not an easy course to overtake, especially when the race had just exploded and guys were kind of parking a little bit at this point in the race, and kind of taking the single track sections easy to get a bit of recovery, and I think that's made it quite difficult in the first few laps, but then I had a bit of free air in the last few laps. Well, there's no point in stressing over it, is there? That's not going to help me get back to the front. I just kind of had to... first I tried to ride smoothly so that Victor didn't know I had a puncture, but he quickly figured that out. And then I kind of wasn't paying attention, so then I had to jump off that drop because I couldn't ride off it because I didn't ride the beeline. And obviously I didn't make it clear enough to Bruno, my mechanic, that I'd punctured, so he was not ready. But he did a pretty fast change once he'd found the wheel. And I think from that point it was just about... I was lucky that it happened quite early on, so there was time to come back to the front. I think it would be different coming to defend for a third time. Because, or second time, because I think there would be less pressure. Maybe I would come in and without doing any other mountain bike races and I don't know yet. We will see. It's a long 4 years is a very long time.
All right. Hi, Tom. First of all, congratulations on your gold medal and happy birthday for tomorrow. Obviously, you've talked about this race. How do you now prepare for the road race, which is in just a handful of days? How do you switch the focus and the training?
Well, normally after a mountain bike race, I'd do a long ride like tomorrow, but yeah, I don't know. I might sack that off now. I think I will just take time to recover, to refresh, and then we'll, we can. Then I go from there. I think, of course, I want to go spend time with my family. I get to see them very little in the year, and this is a special time that I need to spend with them. And I don't know how much time there's going to be left in this day after I've done this and gone to anti-doping and everything. But then we can think about the road race after tomorrow, I think.